What is your American dream?
Immigrating at a young age, I think my American dream is constantly changing, and I think that is a dream, the fact that this country provides that opportunity for change and growth. For me, the dream would be to create generational wealth for my family and to provide opportunities for all the people that I love.
Everyone has a right to the American dream. Welcome everybody, it is Bradshaw Live Pop-Up Edition. Jonathan Yo-Yo Elias.
And I'm here.
Pop-Up!
Pop-Up!
Pop-Up Edition!
Yes.
What Pop-Up Edition means is we just come on when we felt like it. And we just felt like coming on now.
Yeah, like old times.
And we just do a mini show.
Right.
Pop-Up is the mini show. Mini me show.
Yes.
The mini show of Bradshaw Live. Chicks. Jonathan.
Thank you.
All right.
What's up, squad?
How you doing, everybody? All right, let's say hello to the squad, Yo-Yo. What's happening, by the way? How's the subways these days?
Crowded.
Are they crowded?
Yeah, they're getting crowded.
Is New York City getting back?
They're getting crowded again.
Yeah? Is New York City getting back?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely?
Absolutely.
Absolutely?
Absolutely.
Or absolutely. Like,
yeah.
do you think it's like getting back everywhere? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think people are out.
Yeah.
Did you see in Miami, they had to have there's so many people in Miami for spring break that they had to.
Oh, yeah, spring break.
They had to basically lock down Miami from like 12 to 6 a.m.
Really?
Yeah, that closed down Miami Beach. You didn't see that?
No,
because
that's
there are too many people partying in South Beach.
Yeah.
They like closed it down for like 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
So I guess it's back everywhere.
Yeah, but that's so backwards though, because Miami was never gone. So
that's
for
true.
them to have to like close
but yeah, well that's true. It's quite ironic that Miami did not close down during COVID,
right.
And now that COVID's over,
they're
closing themselves down.
A little backwards.
All right, we got to say hello to the squad, Yo-Yo.
Let's do it.
All right, squad up, Pepe Samuel to Mbashe How saying yo. I don't know if he's saying hello or he's mentioning you.
Oh,
I don't know. Elizabeth Francis, squad up. Sasha Robinson, squad up. Dip Fab. Cake Affairs, squad up team. Who else we got here? Elizabeth Francis, Judith Blackman, Tracy Rowe, Never saying, hey, Uncle Brad. And Sarah West, good evening. I wonder if Sarah West is any relationship to Westman on YouTube.
No, I don't know. I thought you were going to ask.
Because Westman's the first one in the comments. Squad up.
I thought you were going to ask if she was related to Kanye West.
That too. Or maybe Westman is related to Kanye West.
Never know. You never know.
What's wrong with these Wests?
I mean, I like the West. I'm from the West. So.
You're from the West.
So I like it.
Adjacone Steven saying hello. Biba Deed, squad up. Onid laxing up. Onid laxing up saying hello, Brad. Jalov, hi, Brad and Yo-Yo. 29 Super C saying squad up to everybody in the crew. Westman wants to know what's up with the F2B category. What's up with it? What's up with it? What is up with it, Yo-Yo?
No, I couldn't.
Do we know?
Answer,
Do we
no.
even know? Can you answer what's up with F2B?
No, I can't.
Do you know what the F2B category is, Yo-Yo?
What is it?
You don't even know what it is,
No.
do you? So how would you be able?
I wouldn't. That's what I said.
I understand that, but you're like you don't even know what it is. You have no idea.
I can find out.
After all of these years.
If I see it, then I'm gonna. Is it a family visa?
It is family-based petitions.
Okay.
Unmarried sons and daughters of lawful permanent residents. And
basically the same thing.
They're up to September 22nd, 2016 for visa processing. And they are up to September 22nd, 2015 for issuance of the green card.
All right.
What that means is that if you started your case on or before those dates, you're good to go. If you started your case after those dates, you are making some emojis with some some tears. But hopefully it will start moving soon. That's what's up with it. By the way, Felix Mumba also has a question. Right? It's pop-up. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Right?
Why not?
I have a question. My friend's a green card holder. Can he bring his fiance from overseas through a fiance? There is no fiance visa for a green card holder.
Oh.
So you either have to get married and file, or wait until you become a citizen and then start the fiance visa. Jamie Barra with a pre-comment of the day, I think.
It's thrown in.
It is a pre-comment of the day. No?
Oh.
Yes, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
yeah.
Brad, for what you guys do. I'm a triplet. And my brother finally became a U.S. citizen, so finally 2 out of the 3 triplets are U.S. citizens.
Whoa.
And the last one has an interview on the 18th of April.
Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations
Yeah.
on both the citizenship
That's
and
awesome.
being a triplet.
Yeah. Could you imagine 3 Brads in this world?
Oh my God, we'd be beating each other up. Do you think that the triplets are, well, Jamie Barra, just out of curiosity, just for scientific knowledge, were you and your brothers really, really close? Or were you close? I mean, you're obviously close because you're triplets, or you're close but you were kind of like in competition with each other? I'm curious.
Are you? I mean,
Like, was there a competition like who became a citizen first? Or
I don't think so.
Or they just like love each other and they're just.
It
what do you
seems,
think?
I don't think so, because he's super excited that his brother got his citizenship.
Yeah, I guess so.
And, like,
I guess you're right.
He knows the date of his other brothers.
Yeah.
I don't think he would really be saying it if he.
I've
was
never
super-
met. I've met obviously a lot of twins. I don't know if I've ever met triplets that I've been friends with. Have you been? Are you friends with any
To
triplets?
think about it, I don't think so either.
Maybe I've met somebody who is a triplet,
but
I don't
not
know.
all 3 of
but
them
not all 3 at
altogether.
the same time that I was friends with.
I don't think so either. I've met many twins. I have,
of course.
I have a lot of twins in my
Right,
family.
and a lot of times I can't even tell twins apart.
Yeah, my god sisters are twins. I have
They look
sisters
alike?
that are twins.
They
yes.
look alike, right? Like identical.
Identical.
Wow.
Yeah, but I know the difference.
Right. Susie Q Mac. We might as well do some pre.
Well, I mean, we still have to do that later. You still have calls.
That's right. Susie, this is pop-up. We can do whatever we want, right? Susie Q Mac, if someone came on a K1 visa, got married to that person, and divorced 2 months later, can he remarry? No, you cannot remarry and adjust. If you come on a K1, you can only get your green card through that marriage. So if you get married and get divorced, you would either have to, before you get divorced, the most important thing to do is make sure your spouse gives you an I-864 affidavit of support. If you get married and you have an I-864 affidavit of support and came here on a fiance visa, that's all you need to get a green card. The act of getting married on a fiance visa entitles you to the green card, except you can't adjust without an affidavit of support. So as long as you have an affidavit of support, you can do it. Even if you get divorced, you can still do it. Because it was the actual marriage that occurred which entitles you to the green card under the law. On most marriage cases, what entitles you to the green card is going on the interview and proving it's a bona fide marriage. But in fiance visas, they have that very special rule. It's called matter of cesse, that the fact that the marriage occurred is all that's important. So even if you're divorced, if there's an I-864 signed by the U.S. citizen spouse, file the adjustment. If not, go ask the U.S. citizen spouse, if you're on good terms, the ex-spouse at that point, if they would be willing to sign an I-864. There you have it.
There you have it.
All right, Yo-Yo, take it away.
Absolutely. All right, squad, you already know what time it is. I need you guys to make sure you throw in all of your immigration questions right now in the comment section, so when we do go to social media check-in, we can get all of your questions. And also, please, please, please share. All right, we have started our pop-up a little early. You know, this is the time we used to do it back in the day, 5:30.
That's right.
Yeah, so we need to make sure that you guys share in order to let everybody know that we're about to start answering immigration calls right now, and so we can give everybody the opportunity to hear all of the life stories that people got and all of the amazing information that Brad is going to be giving for free. All right, so share and comment.
This is like old school.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be really old school.
What?
Bradshaw After Dark.
Whoa.
We kept saying we got to do that.
Whoa.
Remember
yeah,
Bradshaw After
we
Dark?
We did.
That was crazy.
I remember the first one.
Yo-Yo's laughing just thinking about it, right?
The first one. Yeah.
You don't know what we're talking about, right?
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that first one.
Yeah, we were annihilated by the time the show was over. Yo-Yo kept having me drinks, shots. Yeah, I'm like, how do you expect me to answer immigration questions? All right, let's do our meat and potatoes. This is pop-up. Let's go do it. All right, let's go to Dana in Syracuse. Dana, how are you?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. What's going on?
Yeah. So I've been in the United States about 10 years, starting April 9, and I'm the only person in my family of three. I still have a green card because back in 2017 I got into a situation, so I got arrested for that.
What was the situation?
So it was a misdemeanor, and then one violation. So
what was the misdemeanor?
It was a
Trespassing. And this happened in New York?
Yes.
Was it pled down to a disorderly conduct?
No, it stayed that way. It stayed as a trespassing.
And
then
did you have to pay a fine? Were you on probation? What happened?
I ended up paying fine.
And that was it?
And that was it. Yeah.
Okay,
that was
and this happened in 2017?
Yes. About late 2017, yes.
And then you said you had a violation somewhere?
Yeah, that was the same situation. Like, it was together.
What was the violation for?
It was a misdemeanor, but they lowered that. They lowered the...
What was the violation? What were you charged with?
Stalking.
Stalking, and it was reduced to a disorderly conduct.
Yes.
Okay. And when did you plead guilty to all of this? What month?
It was 2018.
2018. When?
Around August.
Okay. So in 5 years from the day you pled guilty, assuming you didn't have any probation or conditional discharge or anything, you file for your citizenship. So sometime in 2023.
Yeah, but the situation. So here's the thing: my green card is about to expire 23, October 2023. So I don't know.
You can. This is your only conviction ever. The trespassing is a petty offense, and the violation is not an admissible situation. So inadmissible situation. It's a violation. It's not even a crime. So you are eligible to renew your green card.
So
So you will renew your green card and then file for your citizenship. Probably around the same time.
Yeah, somebody told me like I can skip the green card renewal.
You can if you want to. I'm just saying you can renew your green card if you want to.
Yeah. So you think
what is it that you don't understand? You have a crime of moral turpitude. It's a petty offense. You need 5 years good moral character, but depending on what the charge was, I would say, okay, you're entitled to a bad day. But in this particular case, they were charging you with basically being on somebody's property and stalking. I can't imagine an immigration officer would look favorably on that one. So I would say wait the 5 years and file your citizenship. You are not a deportable alien. You can renew your green card, and you can become a citizen 5 years after the conclusion of your case.
So, like, in the beginning of 2023, I can start the process?
Whenever, you got to look at your disposition, and you have to see when you were no longer under the jurisdiction of the court. And you are no longer under the jurisdiction of the court when all your probation, if any, was done, your conditional discharge is done, your ACD is done, your fines are paid. So we got to figure that out and then add 5 years.
Oh, I see. And I have one more question.
Yes.
So I play poker. It's, I don't know, is that gonna hurt me? For my citizenship. Like it's kind of gambling. Poker.
It is gambling. If you're legally gambling, it's not a problem. If you are illegally gambling, it's a problem.
But
because illegal gambling would show bad moral character. I mean, you could almost everywhere legally gamble these days. But I don't know what you're talking about when you say. I don't know what you're saying when you play poker. You go to a casino and you play, it's fine. You meet your friends once a week and you play in somebody's basement, big deal. It's, but, it depends what you're doing. I mean, if you're putting together, multi-million-dollar illegal poker game, that goes on for 3 days, that's a different story. I don't know what you're doing.
No, I don't do that.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, so thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye.
Paul in Atlanta. Paul.
Good afternoon, Mr. Brett. Good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to ask a question of concern. I filed a Wawa about 3 years ago. I already get my EAD and my traveling documents, but I haven't gotten any other document like a PMFSC or anything else.
Well, if you didn't get the prima facie, that means that you did not present enough evidence in one of three categories: either that it was a bona fide marriage, that it was that you're a person of good moral character, or that there was actual abuse. So since you didn't prove one of those three things, at least in a minimal standpoint, they're not going to give you the prima facie. At some point, your application's been pending 3 years. In the next few months, you should expect to get what's called an RFE, a request for more evidence, asking for proof in one of or multiple of those categories. Either they're going to say, submit more proof of the bona fides of the marriage, submit more proof of the abuse, submit more proof of good moral character. I don't know what was missing.
Oh, yeah, because the only RFE that I got when I filed was just proof of address, because I changed my address.
Okay, well then that was obviously you didn't fill out the forms right, so that was in the initial stage. This next RFE is going to be about the actual evidence that you presented, so expect to get that shortly.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, hang in there. Let's go to Steve in Columbus, Ohio. Steve.
Hi, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing? Good. I'm good. Yes, thank you very much, Brad. I have a question. I've been in the U.S. about in 2014. I came with F1 visa, and I was working at school, and the school gave me a social security.
Right.
And then in 2017, I quit the job, and I was driving DoorDash, deliveries, stuff like that. And then in 2019, I got into an accident, and I got a ticket. I went to the court, and I paid a ticket. And then the same year, I got another ticket, and I went to court. The judge, he dismissed the case, but he said, no, I still have to pay a court fine or something like that.
Okay, so what's the issue?
So I'm wondering if these issues can affect me from getting green card.
Well, you've certainly violated your visa status, so you're out of status by working without permission on a student visa.
I'm still a status, and I just graduated last year.
No, you're not. You're not, because you started working in a delivery job. You're not allowed to work on a delivery job on a student visa. You violated your student visa status. You are undocumented right now. Period. Okay? And it's a fact of life, because they know you were working as a delivery driver and got into an accident. It's a fact of life. So you are undocumented. You have violated your student visa status. Whether or not ultimately you're going to be able to get your green card, if let's say you get married to a U.S. citizen, it's not a problem. because you can marry a U.S. citizen and still get your green card by violating your student visa status. If you think you're going to get sponsored in a job, you can't now. As far as the convictions are concerned, if it's traffic violations, it's not a problem. If it's criminal violations, it's a problem. I don't know what you were convicted of. But you certainly have violated your student visa status already.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I understand that. So now on my I-485, so I didn't know that I was violating my student visa. So on the section 16 and 17, where they ask, have you ever worked in a
U.S. citizen? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yes. You should say, yes, I violated. I worked.
Okay. No, should I wait until they ask me or just tell them up front?
No, check it off. Don't lie. The fact that you worked undocumented or without permission doesn't prevent you from getting a green card. Lying about it does. So why would you lie?
No, I'm not going to lie. I wanted to know if I have to tell the officer up front before he even asks me. I think you need a
lawyer, sir. I think that what you need is a lawyer. That's what I think. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's go to Mel in Brooklyn.
Hi, Brad. Colin. I have a question for one of my friends. So she married her husband, which was a green card holder. She did use a lawyer, but at that time they said they sent in the I-130 after constantly asking for the receipt number, and she didn't get it. She went to the post office to ask about the money order. It was found out that it was not cashed after, I think it was like 5, 6, 7 months. Now he's about to apply for his citizenship. She wants to know if she could put in the documents, or should she wait until he becomes a citizen?
At this point, just wait until he becomes a citizen. If no I-130 was ever filed, get your money back from the lawyer. Wait for the husband to become a citizen, and as soon as he becomes a citizen, just file a new adjustment application.
Okay, and that won't affect it because it wasn't the I-130 wasn't filed.
Never filed.
Okay,
right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Janet in Jersey City. Janet.
Hi, I'm calling on behalf of my friend. She's in Jamaica. Her mother was filing for her a long time now. She said it's over 10 years, but the mother died in the process of filing for her. She now, like 10 years after the mother died, her son was on filing. At the time, he was a minor. So now he's grown, and he went to the embassy to try to get a visa, and they said he's on filing, and this like 9-10 years after.
Right.
So I said to her she should call the embassy and find out about the status because apparently they don't know that the mother died.
Apparently they don't. Do they have family members who can take over the case?
Her uncle was the one who did the petition for her. I mean, affidavit support.
Right.
But he is refusing to continue it.
Does she have any brothers or sisters in the United States?
No.
Okay.
No.
Now, the uncle wouldn't be able to continue anyway, even if he wanted to.
He could be able to continue?
No, could not.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh.
Right. It would only be a sister-in-law, brother-in-law, brother, sister, another parent.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right. I mean, the answer is that if he, showed an immigrant intent, you got to show I don't have an immigrant intent, although he's been on file for 19 years, so it's a problem. And he's also single. He's also single between 20 and 40, which is also a problem.
Okay.
All right. Let's go to Chanel in Hartford. Chanel. Hi, Chanel. Chanel?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So I just wanted to ask a question real quick. So my mom, she came here to work, but she was on a B1, B2 visa. At the time, she went to the airport in the States, and they held on to her and sent her back to Jamaica. She got a 5-year ban. She did her 5 years. So I'm doing my citizenship. I'm applying for my citizenship.
This is for your mom.
This year.
This is your mother.
My mom.
This is the problem. Yes. She has two bars to re-entry to the United States.
Yes.
One bar because she got deported at the airport, which is 5 years. So she's done that already. So she's good there. The second bar, which is a permanent bar for life, is the misrepresentation of working on a visitor's visa. That is a permanent bar. That doesn't go away after 5 years. That doesn't go away for the rest of your life. She needs a waiver for that. You could only get a waiver through a spouse or a parent. Does she have a spouse or a parent in the United States?
Both parents are deceased, and my dad lives back in Jamaica.
She would not be able to get a green card to come to the U.S., unfortunately.
Oh,
she has nobody to do a waiver, even if you're a citizen.
Okay, so myself or my sister, none of us, we can.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that. Let's go to Stephen in Lanham, Maryland.
Hello?
Stephen, how are you?
I'm fine, Brad. Good evening.
Just lower the sound in the background, please.
Okay.
She would not be able to get a green card.
Yeah, I'm listening to myself in the background. Just lower it.
Yeah, I just did.
Perfect. What's going on?
Hey, Brad. My name is Ajonkako Steven. I have a question, Brad.
Sure.
Last time I put it in the comment, but I thought it was not really accurate, so I wanted to repeat it today. Like,
sure.
If you come with your girlfriend the same time in America through the border, and she had asylum, if you guys get married, can she file for you?
If you marry before she's granted asylum, she could include you on that application. So if she's granted, you would be able to get a green card too.
So if she did not include me?
Did you marry her before she was granted asylum?
That's
a question.
Yeah.
Did you marry this woman? Let's take a simpler question. Did you marry this woman?
Yeah, we are married now.
Okay. What happened first? Was she granted asylum, or were you married first? What happened?
No, she was granted asylum. She has a green card now, but we married later.
Okay. So you were married after the asylum case was over. So she has to file a visa petition for you. She cannot include you on the asylum case.
Oh, visa petition?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. 1:30.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Isaac in Oxnard, California. Isaac.
Hello, how's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Yourself?
Good. What's going on?
Yeah, I just had a quick question. My wife has withholding with removal, and they have been telling her that the only way she would be able to, fix would be able to leave the country 10 years. So I was thinking of joining the military.
How did she come to the United States?
Illegally.
Okay. Does she have any mother or father in the United States?
No.
All right. Does she have any aunts or uncles in the United States?
No.
Okay. And where country is she from?
She's from Mexico.
And did she ever have any criminal record?
No.
All right. So she just has withholding or removal. So,
yes.
So the answer is she made some application that she has a fear of returning to her home country. If you join the military, then you can apply for parole in place for her and then make a motion to reopen the removal case and adjust her status. That would be the only way. Correct.
Okay. And then
and by the way, you don't have to be active duty. It could be the reserves. So you just go train once every 2-3 months.
Okay. That's all we wanted to know. Sounds good.
Sure. Okay. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's go to Carlington in Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts. Carlington.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I got 2 questions.
Sure.
I came here on a visiting visa about 5-7 years ago. I working for a company, but I take out an ITIN number, and I got married recently, and my wife gonna put in my papers. And should I include my ITIN number on the form and everything also?
No, because they ask for a social security number. They don't ask for an ITIN number, so you don't need to include that. But you do need to admit of unlawful employment, and that would not prevent you from getting a green card. And you should have taxes for the years in which you worked, and you should have a joint tax return for the years in which you were married.
Okay.
And then you'll get a social in 6 months or 7 months when you get your work permit.
Okay, and next question. Like when I'm putting in my papers, they said there's a form that I could put in so I could get a temporary visiting.
A travel document. It's called the advance parole. It's on an I-131 application. It's
Okay.
Okay, so you would put that in. The forms you would file would be an I-45, an I-130, an I-130A, the I-864 affidavit of support, the I-765 work permit, and an I-131 for an advance parole. If you do it right, you would get a a combo card, which allows you to work legally and to travel for short periods of time. What I would suggest, Carlington, at a bare minimum, is have a consultation with me, because it doesn't seem like you're 100% certain what you should be doing. Okay?
Okay,
So-
no problem.
So hold on one second. All right, and by the way, I have something stuck in my throat today.
Drink some water.
I've been drinking the water. It hasn't helped. I need maybe springtime, some allergies. What's the Jamaican remedy they always tell us? I'm always told the Jamaican remedy this time of year. Now I forgot what it is. Ginger. Is it ginger?
Okay.
But that's not a Jamaican remedy. That's a worldwide remedy.
I thought you were going to say strong back.
No, strong back is a different. Strong back's just for Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Today's not Wednesday. Strong back is when I need a little extra.
Yeah.
You know, I guess strong back would be I don't feel like taking the stairs.
Oh.
I guess strong back would be I don't feel like taking the stairs. I'll take the escalator, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's the only remedy I know.
Oh, I
strong
thought
back.
but no, the Jamaicans, they have a remedy also for.
They always say like ginger.
No, but they have like a
lemon.
special drink.
I don't know.
Honey and lime, according to Marie Maxwell. Yes,
Honey and lime.
some tea. No, I thought there was like some special.
I didn't know about honey and lime.
No, I thought there was.
Ooh.
Something special.
Honey
from
and lime
Jamaica.
is good for congestion.
Yeah, and Burl Harris is saying drink some tea. Rum and lime, just Kalimi.
I like that one
I
better.
like that one better. I'm waiting for someone to say you have a sore throat, drink strong back anyway, right? All right, by the way, if you didn't get your immigration questions asked and answered, you can always follow me on Instagram at Real Brad Bernstein. You follow me, nope, not Brad Show Live. You can follow me on Instagram at Real Brad Bernstein. You can drop me a DM and I'll be happy to answer your questions as best as I can. You can also follow us at Brad Show Live. Now we get the next one, and you don't like 2 hours of us, or in this case, an hour of us, you can always follow us for 30 seconds at Brad Show Live on Instagram. And of course, you can follow our fastest growing social media platform, TikTok, where you can leave your questions in the comments section and maybe get a video response to your question from me for the whole world to see.
Yep, and you guys can follow me at Jonathan Elias TV on Instagram.
And in this edition of TikTok Time, I will answer questions about grandparents with guardianship who a green card holder can file for and citizenship. Let's watch. If the grandparent got legal guardianship of this child and in the legal guardianship proceedings was able to show that it's not in the child's best interest to be reunited with at least one of the biological parents because of neglect or abuse or abandonment, then that child can file a special immigrant juvenile petition for a green card. But you need that special ruling. Otherwise, there is no such thing as grandparent filing for grandchild. So hopefully the guardianship proceedings were done properly to allow the child to file a special immigrant juvenile. Good luck. Green card holder can file for his or her spouse and his or her unmarried children, whether over or under 21. But no other family. So if you're talking about children and spouse, yes. Otherwise, you got to wait until you're a citizen. Good luck. There is no such thing as deriving U.S. citizenship through a grandparent. You can only derive U.S. citizenship being born outside of the United States of America through a U.S. citizen parent, biological parent. Good luck. All right, you ready to do a social media check-in? I got tongue-tied.
There we go.
Let's do it.
We're doing it.
Yo-Yo and I were discussing during TikTok time, Trading Places.
Brilliant movie.
Brilliant movie. And I said to Yo-Yo, that movie needs a remake with Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
And Yo-Yo's like, no, just leave it.
Leave
the
classics.
I don't know. I think that needs a remake. I could see so many people doing that.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh. Who would you see? Like new talent?
No, like who could I see doing? I mean, almost
I'd be scared, man. Remakes, they're very tricky.
You think so?
Yeah. Especially when they're classics.
Let me think who would be. Start social media.
Okay.
I'll come up with somebody.
All right. First one we got is Dre.
How about Kevin Hart?
I was thinking Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Because he would be funny.
He would be really funny because he's like a fast talking, like Eddie Murphy type of comic.
If anybody, that's who I was thinking.
And then I don't know who Dan Aykroyd would be. Could be anybody.
That could be.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
Will Ferrell. He's getting old now.
Yeah, now it wouldn't be Will Ferrell. You know who it could be? Who's very funny? He does the superhero movie, but you're not. I am talking. That's exactly who I'm talking about.
I don't think you are.
Yes, I am.
Not from Iron Man.
No, not Iron Man. No, he's too old.
Right.
Tall, handsome guy from Canada. He's in the what's the name of that movie? Where he's the superhero, but he curses all the time. It was an R-rated. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
He's
I would be a good producer.
Ryan Reynolds.
And Kevin Hart in a remake of Trading Places.
And that's a pair that you wouldn't think.
You wouldn't think, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Just like Eddie Murphy and
Dan Aykroyd. Well, they were on SNL together.
Right. That's true.
Right. They were on SNL together. Or
throw it out there.
Or it could be the two guys who do the news on SNL right now.
Oh.
I don't think they're good actors. They're probably not good actors. They're good comics.
Yeah.
I like Kevin Hart, Michael Che, and Colin Jost.
Yeah, I think they're good with improv.
I like Kevin Hart and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. All right, let's do what are we doing?
Social media check-in. All right. Our first question. Dre Redwood Lawrence on Facebook. How long is the U.S. Embassy in Jamaica backed up for interviews for U.S. citizens, children under 21?
Over a year. It's crazy.
Okay. Skylar Renovian on Facebook. If I'm a green card holder, can I adjust my 11-year-old daughter's status? My daughter has been out of status for about a year now, and she came on a B1, B2 visa.
No, you would have to wait until you become a citizen, unfortunately.
All right. I don't know if we answered this. KS on YouTube. Can an out-of-status person file for child support if they have a child with an American citizen and are taking care of?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You don't have to show any status to go get child support.
Okay. Shantella M on YouTube. My I-130 was returned because a page was missing. I received my daughter's notice of action and created a USCIS account. I received my notices of action after. Should I create a new account?
If it's two separate applications, yes. It's one for you and one for your daughter.
Okay. Sarah West on Facebook. If someone came here with a holiday visa and they're here for over 5 years working, paying taxes, is there any possibility for them to adjust their status?
Well, they're no longer on a holiday, that's for sure.
Right.
They need to, I guess, presumably need to fall in love in a bona fide marriage.
Yeah. Okay. Cecilia Brown on YouTube. If you get an appointment date for a mirror for an interview and the email, it's telling me to make a medical appointment, do I also need to register for the interview even though they tell you a date in the email?
No, you have an interview.
Carissa Clark on Facebook. Is it still possible to be grandfathered in?
Yes, under 245I, absolutely.
Dubai shopping. Ooh.
Dubai shopping. Oh, I like Dubai shopping.
I like Dubai shopping.
I've been to Dubai and they have very good shopping there.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a new one.
Yes. What is Dubai shopping's question?
On YouTube, is marijuana under 30 grams a deportable offense in New York? Because it's not a criminal offense at all in New York. Are laws different for immigrants and non-immigrants?
No, laws are different for immigration.
That's a good question.
Non-immigration. So because immigration is a federal law, not a state law, federal law applies. And federal law, if you are found guilty of possession of marijuana less than 30 grams, you are inadmissible to the United States but eligible for a waiver. In federal law, if you are guilty of possession of marijuana more than 30 grams, you are inadmissible to the United States. No waiver. So even though you may have a conviction in New York that ultimately is no longer under the penal code in the state of New York, it doesn't matter what the state of New York says is inadmissible, or it matters what the federal law says. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So what they do, because I don't think I explained it well.
Okay.
So what they do is they say you're found guilty of a crime in the state, whether it's New York, Florida, Texas, doesn't really matter. If this was in federal court instead of state court, what would this be the equivalent of? And that's how it determines whether or not you're admissible or not in immigration law.
All right. Just Mba on Facebook. Can I file for my parents at the same time when filing for my citizenship, or wait till I become a citizen?
You have to wait until you become a citizen.
# on YouTube. Is it possible to use the VAWA prima facie to ask the court to terminate the removal proceeding?
No. You have to get an VAWA approved.
All right. And Iskav, how long does it take if a green card holder petitions for you?
Who's sponsoring? What's your relationship to this green card holder?
That's all we got.
It's your wife, your husband, 2-3 years, I guess?
Gebakela Sumo. Good day, sir. I'm Anthony. My fiance in the UK applied for a visiting visa back in April 2021, but they closed down the embassy after that because of the pandemic. She was able to schedule her interview in January for April 5th, but now she got pregnant and she can't work. My question is, what would you advise as an attorney for her to prepare for the interview?
Just that she's just temporarily, well, if she can't work, how is she going to get on a plane? Right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you literally that sick and can't work during your pregnancy, how you get on a plane? So I would need to know a little more information. I was about to say, show that her unemployment is temporary, that they're holding her job open to her when she returns from her pregnancy, and also show that she owns property. But then that doesn't make any sense if she can't work because of her pregnancy, but she can travel across the Atlantic Ocean.
Right.
So we need to know a little more.
And last one, Michael Wyatt. I have a gay friend in Russia who wants out. Would asylum be his best route, and what's the correct way to do it?
Well, he has to get to he has to get out of Russia, and he would have to go to another country, a third country, that does not accept homosexuality, and then from there, make it to the border of the United States somehow.
All right, so Sunday was the first day of spring, obviously, and it was also the beginning of the 13-day celebration of the Persian New Year, Nowruz, which is celebrated by Iranians and hundreds of millions of people across the globe, including in Central Asia, parts of the Middle East, and in hundreds of communities in the United States. Nowruz translates to new day and is a time of new beginnings for people and the earth. Chef Nasreen Rajali, who came to America from Iran with her 3 children as refugees in 2016, takes a moment from preparing New Year's dinner to wish us all happy Nowruz. Now let's watch.
Brad Squad, I'm here with Nasreen Rajali, who came to the United States in 2016 as a refugee from Iran with her 3 children. Tell us about Nowruz.
Nowruz is first day in spring, and everybody together take a party for this celebration as very special. دلم میخواد به همه بگم که نوروز باستانی خجسته باد. دوست دارم تو این سال جدید همه خوشحال باشن، همه زندگیشون پر از عشق و محبت و صمیمیت و برکت باشه.
All right, we got one more late question on social media. Yo, might as well answer it before we get into our speed round. Joy Bolton wants to know, what is the reason why one will get a 2-year conditional green card, then an extra 2 years before getting the permanent green card? In 1986, they passed Marriage Fraud Act, and the Marriage Fraud Act says if you marry a U.S. citizen and you get your green card within 2 years of marriage to that U.S. citizen, you only get a 2-year green card, and they want to have a second chance to interview you to make sure you are not committing marriage fraud. And when you file that second application to get your permanent green card, the time it takes to get an interview is so long, they extend your green card for 2 more years temporarily until you get married. And until you get the interview, and then you get, presumably prove it's a real marriage, and then you get your permanent green card. If you get your green card interview and approval of your lawful permanent residence after the 2nd year anniversary of your marriage, then you just get a 10-year green card. You don't have to worry about it. All right, ready for speed round?
10 questions.
Let's do it.
All right.
Ready? Oh, wait a second. Judith Blackman.
What happened?
How long does it take to get a work paper and a social security number? I assume she's talking about after you file the adjustment, 6 to 8 months these days. Let's do it. You ready?
All right. I'm
okay.
gonna wait for my
10
countdown.
questions.
Can you travel on an I-551 stamp?
Yes.
I'm a green card holder. Can I apply for a visitor visa for my wife?
You can try, but I doubt you'll get it.
Can a green card holder filing for naturalization submit an I-130 for parents?
No, you have to wait to become a citizen.
If you apply for a visa lottery and you don't get picked, will it affect your visa application?
No.
Should a student with J1 visa have a return plane ticket?
Not necessarily. It's usually a year.
Is it a requirement to be vaccinated before going to the interview?
Yes. Now.
What's the time to get a green card if you file under a U.S. sibling?
15 years.
If I have a child with a U.S. citizen, can I get a green card?
If you marry the person.
Can someone from Iraq apply for a B2 visa?
Anyone can apply for a B2 visa from anywhere in the world.
How many petitions can you file and how far apart?
As many as you are entitled to. You can go forever. All right! I just want to confirm one thing. Nobody makes an application. The person, not the green card holder doesn't make the application to the visitor visa. It's the spouse in another country, but the answer is I definitely did. So I was right on the answer,
but it was a little
correct.
Yes.
Correct.
We didn't have time for all that.
Right, exactly. So I just
answered. Then we did it.
All right. Comments of the day, Yo-Yo. Comments of the day.
We're getting better at this. All right, our first comment of the day. Chrissy0202 saying squat up all the way up, 100%.
100%
yes.
All the way up?
All the way up.
I like it. Thank you.
I do too.
All right.
And our last comment of the day. Burrell Air saying, OMG, Brad, I applied for my citizenship on February 22nd, and I have my interview set for April.
Wow, congratulations. The citizenships are coming really, really fast.
Yes.
So congratulations to you. We did a pop-up today. This is not a full Brad Show Live. Guess what? Tomorrow's another pop-up. So make sure you follow and also put on your notifications, right, Yo-Yo?
Mm-hmm.
So you follow on Facebook and you subscribe on YouTube. So that's the only way you would ever know that we're going to pop up. And make sure your notifications are on for when we go live. You never know when we'll be on tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be back at our regular times, of course. But tomorrow's a pop-up, so make sure on YouTube you subscribe and on Facebook you follow. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. So, Sam, as part of the production, we have to say this disclaimer at the end of the show. Do you mind reading it for me?
Okay, but you know, Brad, I don't have to do everything around here.
Forget it. I'll do it. The proceeding was information only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easy to remember, 1-800-LAW-LINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800 800-529-5465. And visit us now at our Connecticut office, 221 Main Street, Suite 501, Hartford, Connecticut. Visit us in Connecticut or in New York at 225 Broadway. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-529-5465.